Welcome back to another episode of Ink Transfer Drawing with Mark Zimmerman. It's brought to you by Sanford Arts. I just rolled a nice thin layer of ink out on a sheet of plexiglass, and I'm going to drop a sheet of paper over it. And then I'm going to draw and rub on the back of that paper and create what's called an ink transfer drawing. So I'm going to transfer ink to the other side of this paper by drawing and rubbing on the back. First thing I'm going to do is tape it down. I don't want it to move too much. And let's see if I can figure out where that ink is. It's inside a rectangle of tape, and I can feel that tape. Last time I did this on the last drawing, I messed up. We'll say I messed up. So I'm going a little slow here. So I can feel that edge of that tape. There's where my ink is. My drawing needs to be right about there. I'm going to use a template for this. Cottage cheese cup. There we go. I'm going to grab a bridge. I want a little more control here. If I rest my hand on the back of the paper, I transfer ink. So I'm going to put, there we go. I want a little thicker line here. And then I'm going to darken that so it's not two lines, it's one shape. So again, I'm using that bridge, creating a very dark. Transferring a lot of ink here. Try to not bump the tripod the camera is on. I'm not used to working with a camera. Usually kind of flail around a little more than that. The last drawing I did was a moon with a star. So So a sun. There. I think I'm going to do just a teeny bit with my finger. Darken his top lip. Just a little pressure of my finger. I'm going to darken up here. Just a touch down there too. As if the sun isn't shining on himself. Take a peek, make sure I have what I want there. Just a simple little cartoon. Yeah, that'll work. Don't want to do much of that shading where I touch it, but just a little will work. We'll get rid of that inky plate and play around with some watercolor now. And I can pretty much bet that I'm going to want to do some washes, and so I'm going to kind of use this board that lets me tip it and let gravity work for me. Rinse this brush really well. Stir my yellow a touch, I guess. And maybe I'll just bring it over here. I'm going to do a lot with yellow. Okay. So I'm going to let try not to bump the tripod, sorry about that. If we wiggled a little bit there. So I'm letting gravity move this paint down where I want it. This is just liquid, or it's not liquid, it's tube watercolor, that's what it is. Just get my story straight, huh? So it's tube watercolor, and it is just in solution. So it's a liquid, I don't have to mess with getting it ready to paint. It's just walks around ready. So again, just using gravity to pull that paint, or let that paint help me pull that paint down. So that's a wash of yellow. It's a lot of yellow actually, isn't it? And I got a couple places where the wash is just a little thick. I'm going to pick that up. I want it to stay pretty light. See if I missed anything that I want to be yellow. No, I think I got it mostly. A little orange. And then, let's get this little hair off there. There we go. So I'm kind of running out of orange, which is good because I have too much orange on the eye. There we go. And on the lips too. So I can come back and pick that up when I have a drier brush. There we go. Simple little cartoon, but it's kind of fun too. These, by the way, are available in the waiting room or wherever you're watching this video, and they are free. So if you like this one or you like a different one, help yourself. Well, there's too much paint. Let's put it somewhere where I have room to spread it. Just get that out of here before I pour it in my lap. Anyway, if you like this or you like a different drawing, you can pick it up. I think we're going to have it set up so you can probably look it up on the laptop and watch the creation of the one you like. So if you're watching this, I assume maybe you like this and you want to take it home, and now you're watching how it was done. Oh, sorry, you're going to look at it upside down for just a little bit here. We want to do it right side up, but again, we might spin it around a little bit because I'm going to do a wash again. And I'm going to do that with a turquoise. I want this to be a nice cloudless day. Stir that up. Again, it's just tube watercolor, so pretty good pigment. Not top of the line or anything, but pretty good pigment. And again, I'm using gravity to help me pull this watercolor down the paper. So I'm going to tip it here in just a second and let it run that way. And I have just about enough color to leave that the way it is. Sorry about that sideways thing again. If you are going home with this, or you going home with this and something else too, try not to get too greedy and take too many at one time, but I think you can help yourself. But you might let the people at Sanford Arts know that you appreciate it somehow. Trying to think of how you get a hold of them. They're around. You might just see another artist somewhere working on a different project. Okay. Little bitty spots that I miss, where the paper, the white of the paper shows through. It just becomes a little area in the painting that sparkles. Generally, paintings that sparkle are kind of nice. Whoops, there we go. Well, I can feel the finish line. Try not to rush here. Ooh, I rushed again. There we go. All right, slow down, Mark. I always sign these in pencil. So we'll call it Sunshine. My name's Zimmerman. What passes for a signature, and 2020 the date. There is Sunshine. Kind of a fun one to do, quick and easy. Hope you liked it. Till next time, bye-bye.